Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, England have got through the group stages, and they're through to the knockout rounds. Their first game is against DR Congo. I was a bit worried about this one, as I couldn't find a game that had DR Congo very easily, so I've been spending a long time trying to find the game. Eventually, I did come across a game called 2006 FIFA World Cup. So I've jumped well into the future, considering I've done 3 games now in the 90s. So yeah, I've managed to find DR Congo on this game, and they've got loads of teams. I've never seen a FIFA game with so many teams on it before. So, as per usual, I've gone away, and I've done a bit of research, and I'm going to tell you what I know. So 2006 FIFA World Cup, also known as the FIFA World Cup in Germany 2006, is the official video game for 2006 FIFA World Cup, published by EA Sports. It was ported across to the Game Boy Advance, which will be the version I'm playing today. The game allows players to participate in the 2006 FIFA World Cup, held in Germany, by taking control of one of the 127 national teams. It features more game options than the previous release of the 2002 FIFA World Cup. As for the gameplay, the game allows players to participate in the 2006 FIFA World Cup held in Germany by taking control of one of the 127 national teams. It features more game options than the previous release, which was the 2002 FIFA World Cup. It even includes a satellite map when choosing countries to play in a friendly, and online support is provided for ranked and unranked matches on most non-Nintendo platforms. The online service provides lobbies, leaderboards, and a global challenge mode, where a player can play through over 40 historical World Cup scenarios, with the opportunity to explore alternate outcomes for each one. The online servers for the 2006 FIFA World Cup actually shut down on the 1st of September 2007. By playing online and in single-player mode, spending points for the virtual store are earned, where players can purchase uniforms, historical players, various footballs, boots, and gameplay options. As with the previous World Cup video game, matches in the World Cup mode are played in the same order as the World Cup in Germany. As for the release, 10 region-specific covers were released, each featuring a major player from each region. Microsoft bundled the game with the Xbox 360 in Japan in this featured bundle, and there was a limited edition faceplate included the Adidas packaging inside. As for the reception of the Game Boy Advance version, which is the version I'll be playing, received mixed or average reviews, according to the video game review aggregator Metacritic. However, it did sell over 2.8 million copies. So, now I've told you a bit more about the game, I'll be showing you some gameplay. It will be different today, as I'll be playing from my arcade machine, as I can't capture card it. So you'll get my commentary over it instead. Enjoy. So I'm going to give you a bit of a running commentary on my gameplay to make it that more exciting. Now, I've found great difficulty in trying to find DR Congo on a football game. So I was trailing through my arcade box for absolutely ages, and I came across this game. So I went for a normal kickoff mode. I do like the line in the corner, it's quite cute. I think he must have been the mascot for the Germany World Cup, but I need to look that up. So we've got DR Congo versus England. I do hope that England win tomorrow, as, well, we'll be through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. But the amount of teams on here, it must be over 100 surely. I don't think I've come across a football game with this many teams on before. So, also, I didn't realise that DR Congo was actually another country name before it became DR Congo. I think it started with a Z. Zari, might be, before. But it changed in like the really late 90s. So that was probably why I couldn't find DR Congo as well. So I decided not to change the team very much because you've got some really good players up there. The ratings aren't very good. You've got Steven Gerrard, who is a 90 rated. My gosh. And you've got Rooney, who's 85. But Rooney would have only just been starting out in this game. Then Michael Owen. Gary Neville, 79. Or is it Phil Neville? I don't know. But Steven Gerrard, 90 rated. My gosh, he might be the best player in the game. But I don't know for that for sure. So I actually came out of the game to fiddle with the settings a little bit. I wanted to make sure that it was on the absolute easiest mode because I was struggling in the first game. And it is actually on beginner's mode, the easiest mode. So, and as spoilers really, the game ends up crashing at about the 50-something minute mark. So I don't actually get to finish this match. So, yeah, I mean, it does remind me of the Nintendo DS FIFA. I mean, it's marginally different, very marginally different. The DS, of course, has got slightly better graphics, but for the Game Boy Advance, it's not bad at all. Especially playing it on a nice big screen like this. I was worried that my eyes would go a bit funny, but it was actually the sound of the game. My ears were ringing so much afterwards. That was a good save by the keeper. I found during this match that the keeper actually kept DR Congo in the game, but I won't ruin too much for you. Yeah, but Steven Gerrard here is the best player, so. But in future games, Rooney seemed to sort of take that role. I think he was like 90 something rated. He hit his peak between 2007 and 2011. There's Michael Owen, he scored, yay! I forgot about that one. Michael Owen is an absolute class of a player. Or well, he was, should I say. It's pretty cool how you get an instant replay at the end of that as well. Actually, because they did on the DS one, although it probably isn't as advanced. So I did do a couple of practice rounds playing this, because I found it difficult to play on the arcade. I had 3 buttons. I could work out how to slide, how to pass and how to shoot, and obviously to move. I only later realised that I could sprint, which did save me a lot of time. But in hindsight, I kind of wish I didn't put the match for so long. I was right at the 90th minute, and it's kind of dragging. So, but let me know in the comments, is your team in the World Cup, or have they been knocked out already? Hopefully England can win their game against DR Congo tomorrow. I'm sort of expecting a Jude Bellingham goal, or a Harry Kane goal, somebody like that. But I don't personally think that England have been playing at their best. It's always the first half where it's a bit shaky, and then Thomas Tuchel says something to them at half time, and they're like, right, we must get this in the bag, otherwise we're going to lose this one. That was another good chance. It's a shame it hit the crossbar though. I seemed to improve as I got further and further into this game, like making sure that Wayne Rooney and Michael Owen had a lot of shots on goal, although it did keep hitting the crossbar. And there was very few occasions where DR Congo got to the front and actually had a shot on goal, so. But I got the hang of it eventually. This is another good tackle. I could never make it as a football commentator though. I wouldn't know what to talk about. I'd say the name like, now to Lampard. He makes a fine run. Still Lampard. Lampard's and Rooney scores. scores! Rooney's class. Well, he was between 2007 and 2011. He peaked far too early, but is still a legend in his own right. Joe Cole as well. Yeah, Joe Cole and then Ashley Cole, who came in later. But I'm hoping for a more of a well-known team for the next game, like, I don't know, France for example, but I know they're playing Sweden. A game, like a country every game has. I'm hoping to eventually play FIFA 13 for the PlayStation 3, as that is my favourite FIFA of all time. Nothing has quite come close to it, as I remember queuing up at Tesco on an escalator at midnight, like for a midnight release, to try and get the game. So it was 2012, I was a young boy, I was at school, and I just remember waiting and playing the FIFA 13 demo on the PlayStation 3, waiting for FIFA 13 to be released. It was an early birthday present, and I really, really wanted it, as it was my first FIFA game, because I'd been playing a couple of old ones like FIFA 7, FIFA 10 on the PlayStation 2, but it was my first one. It was also the last FIFA to be released on the PlayStation 3. No, that's wrong. It was the last FIFA to be released on that generation of consoles, so the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, before the PlayStation 4 came out the next year. And FIFA was made for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, consoles like that really. So I've still kept it to this day. I've sort of given the other ones to charity shops or whatever, but I have kept FIFA 13 as it holds some certain nostalgia. So I do apologise about that if you haven't heard me talking for a while. For some reason, when I'm watching my clip back, it has jumped right back at the 32-second mark. And I'm not sure where the video actually ended. So, here's me, I'm talking again, I'm back, and I've just missed a goal. Just all comes down to the editing process. But I very much believe I am going to be scoring soon to make it 3-0. I don't know who I scored with, it was either Michael Owen or it was Rooney, but I'll soon find out. But let me know in the comments, like, what is your favourite FIFA? Do you play the current games like I do? I'm very much a fan of FIFA Ultimate Team, but that's the only game mode I play, apart from Kickoff. I like the Volta football as well, that was quite fun. I'm not even a huge football fan. I support my town and I support my country. Very casual football fan. But my favourite football, there we go. There's Owen. Michael Owen, there we go. I knew it was coming up soon. You might even be able to hear me talking then. Michael Owen. Yeah. I was quite happy about that one. That's like top right corner, that looked really good. So yeah, I'm not a huge football fan, but when the World Cup comes around, that's quite fun. That could have been 4-0 easily. I was sort of letting it slide a bit there. I don't think I could have commentated for this long. Also let me know in the comments if there is a football game you'd like me to play, as long as it has the team that England will be playing against. Yeah, DR Congo aren't doing very well, are they? I could have even ramped up the difficulty from beginner to amateur. Because I was finding this a little bit easy before the end. But if I was playing on a Game Boy Advance, I think I'd do better. More comfortable as well. But I'm listening to the sound now, it just sounds like there's a load of drums. It's not really picked up most of the sound. But there must be a way of capture carding the arcade machine somehow. Maybe opening it up at the back, but I don't want to break it. But I've currently got my phone balanced on a mirror, on a tripod, and it is looking down at the screen. That's how I'm achieving this at the moment. So, 2 added minutes of extra time. I don't think the players even run out of stamina like they do on other games. I did quite enjoy the 3DS FIFA as well, because that was an upgrade from the original DS one, which is what I used to play. But the original DS Lite FIFA, that's what got me into FIFA. Because I never really played it on a big TV. Even though the graphics were really poor, I still really enjoyed it. So it holds a certain sense of nostalgia, especially this one. It reminds me of the DS ones. But currently, nowadays, I play it on my Switch, on the Switch one. DR Congo actually had a chance then. I don't know if that was a save. But the DR Congo keeper has kept them in the game, like, even for a chance. But in about 2 minutes, the game's actually going to freeze. Part of me was a bit annoyed, but then part of me was like, I've put it on for too long, really, for a video. It should be shorter, like 4 minutes each. So, I almost ran out of play then. It was a bit silly of me. I had no ball control whatsoever, I just kept losing it. I didn't know how to slide tackle, so I just ended up running into the players to try and get the ball back off them. So, I reckon I had like 2 more goals left in me as well. But at the time of making this video, I will be posting it tonight on a Tuesday, the night before the game. So I was thinking about putting it out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. But my whole schedule, my YouTube schedule is broken at the moment, and I need to fight my OCD brain and say, no, I cannot submit a video at Friday at 7 o'clock this time, because the World Cup schedule does not allow it. However, on Friday you will be seeing another England video, depending on who England play next after DR Congo. So, there we go, there's the crash. At 55 minutes, 31 seconds. Now if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, that's me, putting my hands up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next England World Cup video. Bye for now. So thank you for checking out my video today. If you enjoyed it, by all means, feel free to hit the like or subscribe button, or both for that matter. For more of my videos, feel free to click on one of these. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.